On the repealing, look, the legislation hasn't even got off the ground yet. I mean, it'll go through tonight, I don't doubt. There'll be a lot of shouting and screaming, but in the end, it'll go through. The Prime Minister's got an 80-seat majority. We shouldn't even be having a discussion about whether he's going to get his basic legislation through. Government hasn't lost a second reading vote since 1986, I think it is. This is a government with a majority, so I don't think we should allow them the indulgence of pretending it's going to be tight and he's done a brilliant job to get it over the line. It's got an 80-seat majority, should get it over the line very, very easily. Then we're into, I don't know how many amendments, etc., etc. So we don't know what the state of the legislation will be. Whether it'll ever effectively come into effect, we saw the fate of the last legislation, and that's why I will focus on a better, more effective way of dealing with the problem. If the Prime Minister loses the vote, then of course he should call a general election. I think there should be a general election as soon as possible. We are in the middle of a cost of living crisis, which is worse in this country than many other countries. Of course, I know we had COVID and there was Ukraine, but this country's been hit harder because of the bad decisions of successive governments and the very weak foundations they've put in place. And sooner we see the back of them, the better, because millions of people can't afford to go on with this government.